Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for Foundation, EAP Set, K Set and also JEE. So, let us continue our discussion on polynomials for class 10 CBSE. So, we have done with exercise 2.2. Now, we will start with exercise 2.3. So, in this exercise, we will be learning about something called long division method when it comes to polynomials. For normal numbers, you have done division. So, let us see how you have done division for normal numbers. Suppose if I write 2 divided by 6 or if I write 2 divided by 7, okay. So, this is what 2 3s are 6, I will get remainder 1. Here this 7 is what? It is called dividend. Here I will write p of x as 7 and g of x, that is divisor, okay, that is divisor will become what? The divisor will be 2 and quotient is what? 3, that q of x is 3 and remainder is what? Remainder is r of x. I will write it as what? R of x I will write it as 1. Suppose remainder is coming as 0, okay. If remainder is coming as 0, okay, when if I divide p of x by, if I divide p of x by g of x and remainder is coming as 0 and remainder is 0, okay, and remainder is coming as 0, then what do we say that? Then we say that when remainder is 0, okay, and when remainder comes as 0, therefore we say that g of x is factor of p of x. G of x is factor of p of x. Here 2 is not a factor of so n because remainder is not 0. Suppose I write divide 2 by 6, okay, or 6 by 2. If I divide 6 by 2, 2 3s are 6, okay, 2 3s are 6. I will write remainder 0. Definitely 2 is a factor of 6. Okay, 2 is a factor of 6 because remainder is 0, 2 is what here? G of x, 6 is what here? P of x. So, when remainder is 0, then g of x, we call it as g of x is a factor of p of x. Otherwise, g of x is not a factor of p of x. When remainder is 0, then only we say that divisor is a factor of dividend, that is g of x is a factor of p of x. This basics you should know. Okay. Now, let us directly dive into the exercise, okay, and solve some questions. So, what is the question that they have given? First one, okay, they have given divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. Okay, find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. So, first question they have given, that is what? P of x is given as x cube minus 3x square plus 5x, okay, minus 3. We have to arrange it correctly, okay, in terms of x cube, x square, all these things. G of x is given as what? X square minus 2. Okay, x square minus 2, here x term is not there, x term is not there means you can write it as 0x also, no problem. Okay, let us keep it as it is. Now, I have to divide this, I have to divide what? P of x by g of x. So, P of x will come inside, okay, P of x will come inside. So, this becomes what, friends? I can write it as P of x is what? P of x will be x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 divided by what is this? X square minus 2. Here, if I divide, here I should get again x cube, exact number I should get. So, x cube if I divide by x square, what I will get? I will get x, okay, I will get x. So, I should multiply by what? X here. So, x square into x is nothing but x cube, okay, what is left? Minus 2 into x. 2 into x means minus 2x. I have to write it under the x term itself. Here x square is there, I have to write it minus 2x here, okay. Now, what I will get? This I will minus, this will be plus, opposite signs let me put it. So, this will cancel, I will be left with what I am left with? Minus 3x square, okay, 5 plus 2, 7x plus 7x minus 3. Now, again I have to divide this. So, minus 3x square is there, here x square is there. So, what I have to do? Minus 3x square, I have to divide by x square. So, if I divide by x square, what is left? Minus 3 is left. So, I will write minus 3 here. What I will get, friends? X square into minus 3 is minus 3x square. Okay. Now, minus into minus is plus, but it is 2 3s are 6. Here I have to write 6 here. 2 3s are 6. I will write here under 6. Under what? Under x there is no term. Under x there is no term. So, minus 3 plus 6. Under x there is no term. I have to keep it as it is. Now, plus here it is. What is this? This is 2 3s are plus 6. This I have to write minus. Okay. Plus minus cancels. Here there is 7x. I have to write 7x as it is. Okay. I have to write 7x as it is. Minus 7x minus 3 minus 6. I am writing minus 9. I am writing minus 9. Here x square is here, x square is there, here x is there. Definitely x is lower than x square. So, further I cannot divide. So, I got this as remainder. Here quotient is what? Here quotient q of x Quotient q of x is what? X minus 3. Quotient q of x is what? X minus 3. Got it? And remainder r of x is what? R of x is what, friends? 7x minus 9. 7x minus 9. This is how you solve this question. This is how you solve this question. Okay. Let us have a look at the second question. Let us have a look at the second question. What is that they have given? Okay. What is that they have given? X to the power of 4 minus 3x square plus 4x. Okay. That is what? P of x is what? P of x is what? Let us have a look at it. P of x is x to the power of 4 plus 3x square. Okay, then what they have given? X to the power of 4 minus, this is minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. This is minus 3x square. Should be careful while copying the question. Minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay, plus 4x plus 5. X to the power of 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 divided by g of x is what? X square plus 1 minus x. G of x is what? X square plus 1 minus x. G of x is what? X square plus 1 minus x. Okay. Why? First thing you have to understand that while solving these questions, arrange the terms accordingly. After x to the power of 4, x cube should come. After x cube, x square should come. After x square, x should come. Then constant should come. If it is not arranged, you only arrange it. Okay. So here g of x is not arranged correctly. X square plus constant term, then minus x is there. So I should write it as what? X square minus x plus 1. So this I can write it as what, friends? This one. So first let us divide this. So this one will become what? So let us write it like this. So this becomes what? X to the power of 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay, I have to divide by what? I have to divide by x square minus x plus 1. Okay, x square minus x plus 1. Okay, I have written it as what? X square minus x plus 1. Okay, so here I have x to the power of 4, I have x square. What should I write in the question? X to the power of 4 divided by x square. Okay, like this you do in the initial stages until you learn properly. So this becomes what? This gives us x square itself. So I should write what here? X square. Okay, x square into x square is x to the power of 4. Now x into x square. X into x square is what? X cube. Okay, here x cube term is not there. So let me write x cube term here. So outside let me write minus x cube. Let me write x cube term here because x cube term is not there. Okay, otherwise you can also write it like this. For our convenience, let us write it like this. Here what do we have? We have x to the power of 4, x square is there, correct? No. Here x cube is not there. Let me write 0x cube. Okay, minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Let us do it like this. Then it becomes easy for us. X to the power of 4, x into x cube is minus x cube. I will write x cube here itself. Okay, plus what is there? Plus x square. Plus x square is there. Now minus, this will be minus, this will be plus, this will be minus, correct? No, this will become cancel. This will be plus x cube because 0 does not matter for us. Now here it is what? Minus 3x square minus x square is minus 4x square plus 4x. Now what do I have? X cube is there. What do you have here? X square is there. X cube divided by x square. I have to focus only on the ith term. So this will become what? What I will get? I will get x. So I have to write what here? X cube. For x cube I should write what here? Plus x. So x square into x is x cube. Okay. Minus x into x is minus x square. Okay. Minus plus 1 into x is plus x. Okay. This is what we get. Now what I can do? This will be minus. This will be plus. This will be minus. All right. This I can cancel. This will be what? Minus 3x square. Okay. Plus 4x minus x is, this will become what? This will become 3x. Now what I can do? I have to take plus 5. I have to take plus 5. Then if I take plus 5, what I will have? I will be left with this much. So what do I have here? Minus 3x square. Now what I have to divide by? I have to divide by x square. So what I can write, friends? Minus 3x square. If I divide by x square, what I have? X square cancel, I have minus 3. So let me write minus 3 here. So x square into minus 3 is minus 3x square. Okay, this is what I get. Now minus into minus is plus, that is plus 3x. Okay, plus 3x. Okay, plus into minus is minus, minus 3. Okay, what do I have here? This will be plus, this will be minus, this will be plus. So this will be plus. Now what do I have? This and this cancel, this and this cancel. What is the remainder that I have? I have 8. Okay, I have 8. So what is the quotient, friends? For this question, the quotient is q of x is what? Q of x is x square plus x minus 3. X square plus x minus 3. Now what about the remainder? Remainder is r of x. R of x is 8. Okay, r of x is 8. Clear? you can have a look at it. This is how you have solved this question. This is how you have solved this question. Okay, is it clear? Okay, let us go to the next question, friends. Let us go to the next question. What is the question they have given? X to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 6. X to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 6. Okay, x to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 6. Third question. What is that they have given? P of x is what, friends? P of x to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 6. Okay. What about g of x? What about g of x? What about g of x? What is that they have given? Let us check. G of x is what? 2 minus x square. Okay, 2 minus x square. 2 minus x square is given. So here what they have given? 2 minus, keep it here. What they have given, friends? They have given 2 minus x square. So always the highest term, that is x square, should come first, then x, then constant term. Here 2 is given first, we have to rearrange it. So let me rearrange and write it here. I will write it here as minus x square. Okay, x is not there, let me write it as 0x plus 0x plus 2. Okay, if nothing is there, let it be 0. Okay, now x to the power of 4 is there, then 5x is there. What about x cube, x square and all? It is not there. So let me write x to the power of 4 plus 0x cube. We can write it like this, plus 0x square, okay, minus 5x plus 6 plus 6. Okay, now it becomes easy for us to solve. Here what do we have? Here we have, in the numerator we have, this is what, x to the power of 4 divided by x square is there. So what I should do? I should get, to get x to the power of 4, what I should do? I should cancel, means I will get it as x to the power of 4, but here minus is there, here also I will get minus. So this will become minus x square. So minus into minus is plus, x square into x square is plus x square. Then 0 into x is, this is 0 only, 0x cube again. Okay, 0x cube minus 2 into x square. This is 2 into minus x square, this is minus 2x square. Got it? Minus 2x square. Now if I have to subtract this, if I subtract this, what I will get? This will be minus. Okay, this will be 0, 0 cancel, and this will be plus. This will be plus. Minus minus means it will become 0. Okay, this will be plus 2x square minus 5x plus 6. Plus 2x square minus 5x plus 6. Now what can I do? Just a minute. So this will be what, friends? Excuse me. So this will be what? 2x square is there. So what I should do? 2x square I will write it. I have to divide by what? I have to divide by minus x square. So x square cancel. This will become minus 2. So I should write what here, friends? I should write minus 2. So x square into x square is plus 2x square. Okay, because minus into minus becomes plus. Now what happens to 0 into x is there. Okay, 0 into x is 0 only. This will be 0x plus 2 into 2 is 4, minus 4, this is 4. Okay, now minus, this will be minus, this will be plus. So what do I get? This and this cancels. I will have what here? Minus 5x. This will be what? Plus 6 plus 4 minus 5x plus 10. This is what I get as the remainder. So what do you have? Quotient is what? Q of x is what? Q of x is what do I get, friends? Minus x square minus 2. What about R of x? R of x is nothing but equal to minus 5x plus 10. Minus 5x plus 10. Okay, this is what I have when it comes to this question. Clear, friends? This is how we solve these questions. Now let us move to the second main. What is there? Let us see. Okay, alright. They were given, check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. First polynomial is a factor of second polynomial, they are asking. That means what? We have to divide this one by this one and check whether it is a factor or not. I told you, let the first polynomial be first polynomial, I will write it as fp. The first polynomial will be g of x. Second polynomial will be p of x. Okay, g of x is a factor of p of x if the remainder is 0. Only if the remainder is 0. We have to get the remainder as 0. If the remainder is 0. In the previous question, never we got remainder as 0. But in the initial stage, when I taught about polynomials now, I told if the remainder comes as 0, then g of x is a factor of 0. When I divided 6 by 2, I got the remainder 0. That means what? 2 is a factor of 6. Similarly, g of x is a factor of p of x, factor factor of p of x if the remainder is 0. So what I should do? I should divide. Here p of x is what in first question? In first question p of x is what? 2 to the power of 4. 2 to the power of 4. Okay, 2 to the power of 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. What about g of x? What they were given? G of x is t square minus 3. T square minus 3. This is what they have given. Now let us solve this. That is, we have to divide p of x by g of x. Let us divide this. So what I can write? G of x is what here? T square minus 3. Okay, t square minus 3. So there is no term of t. That means I can write it as plus 0t minus 3. Like this, please write it so that it becomes 0. It becomes easy. Okay, so please write it like this so that it becomes easy. If there is no term also for t, just write it as 0t. It becomes easy for you to solve. You will have no confusion. Here also 2 to the power of t square. Okay, 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 4. 2 into t to the power of 4 plus 3t cube. Okay, minus 2t square minus 90. What is it? Minus 12. We are having what? Minus 12. Correct? No? That is what we have the question. That is minus 12. Now let us solve this. Here what we are having? T to the power of 4. So we are having 2 into t to the power of 4 by t square. What I will get? T square. T square I will get it as 2t square. So I should write what here? 2t square. So t into 2 t square into 2 into 2t square is what I will get? 2 into t to the power of 4 plus 0 into this t is nothing but I will get as 0t cube. But what about 3? Okay, 3 is there, right? So what I can write? 3 is there means I can write it as what? 3 is there means minus 3 into 2, that is 3 2 is a 6t square. Okay, 6t square. Now what will happen? Minus this is plus. So this will cancel. So 3 minus 0 is 3 itself, 3t cube minus 6t square minus 2t square is plus 4t square. Next what is there? Minus 90, I will take it. Now 3t cube is there and here we are having t square. So I should take only the first term. So 3t cube, here also first term I should take 3t cube divided by t square. T square cancel, I will get it as what? Only 3t. So I will write it as what? I will write just 3t. So this will become 3t cube. Okay, 0 into t is 0 itself. Okay, 0 itself. 0 into t is 0t square minus 3 into 3 is what it is? 9. Okay, minus what do we have? Minus 90. Minus 90 we have. So this is minus, this is minus, this is plus. Okay, so what will happen here? This and this cancels. I will have 4t square here. Here plus 90 minus 90 will become 0. Okay, this will become 0, 0t. What I have here? Minus 12. I have minus 12. Now t square is there here, t square is there. If I divide 4t square by t square, I should write it as just 4. Okay, this will be 4t square plus 0t. 0 into nothing means 0t into 4 is nothing but 0t itself. Okay, minus 3 4s are 12. Okay, if I write it here, minus and plus. This cancel, this 0 is 0 itself and this cancel, I will get 0 as the remainder. I got 0 as the remainder. So q of x is what I got? Q of x I got it as 2t square plus 3t plus 4. R of x is 0, that is remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. That means what? Therefore g of x is a factor of p of x, or you can write it first polynomial is a factor of second polynomial. Like that also you can write it. First polynomial is a factor of second polynomial. Like that you can write it at the end. Okay, this is about first question. Let us have a look at the second question, friends. Let us have a look at the second question. Okay, what is the second question says? X square plus 3x plus 1, that is g of x. Okay, second question says what? X square plus 3x plus 1, that is second question. G of x, that is first polynomial is g of x, friends, not p of x. G of x is x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay, what about p of x? Let us see. P of x is what? P of x is what, friends? P of x is 3x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square. 3x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube 7x square. Okay. 3x to the power of 4, 3x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube plus 5x cube, just a minute. X cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2 minus 7x square minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay, I'll solve this question. Remaining questions we will be solving in the next class. Okay, so what I should do here now? What I should do here? I have to divide p of x by g of x and see whether remainder is 0 or not. Okay, so let us do that. Let me take it to the top. Now I have to divide this. So p of x is given, that is what, 3x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Now you are accustomed with this division. Let us do it fast. X square plus 3x plus 1. So x square, 3 to the x to the power of 4, if I divide by x square, I will get it as 3x square. This will become 3x to the power of 4 plus 3x into x is 9x cube. Okay, 9x cube plus what is this, plus 3x square. Okay, if I divide this, I will get this as 0 minus, this is minus, and this is also minus, friends. So this will become what? This will become minus 4x cube. Okay, minus 10x square, minus 10x square plus 2x I have. Now if I divide 4x cube by x square, I will have what? Minus 4x. Okay, minus 4x. So this will become minus 4x cube. Okay, plus 3 into 4 is minus 12, 12x square plus what is it? Plus minus 4x. Minus 4x I have. 1 into minus 4x is minus 4x. This will be plus, this will be plus, and this will also be plus. This will cancel. This will have what? I will have 2x square. Here I will have what? Plus 6x plus 2. Now if I divide 2x square by x square, I will have 2. So if I multiply, what I will have? 2x square, okay, plus 6x plus 2. So this is obviously, if I put minus, what I will have here? This will be minus, this will be minus, this will be minus, cancel, 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 I will get 0 as the answer. So here remainder is 0. Okay, we got remainder as 0, remainder is equal to 0. Therefore g of x is a factor of p of x. G of x is a factor of p of x. Okay, third question, please take it as homework. Okay, third question, please take it as homework. Okay, we will solve in the next class. Until then, you please try this question. Okay, until then, you please try this question, third question. All right. Okay, I will wind up the class now. We will meet in the next session. Thank you, friends. I will wind up the class now. Please take up the third question. Please take the screenshot. Please, or if it is in your NCERT also, please solve the third question as homework. I will solve it in the next class. Okay. All right. I will wind up now. Let's meet in the next class where we will be completing exercise 2.3 completely. All right, friends. Thank you. Take care.